I'm going to do a step-by-step on how you can download your Kindle Floral app on an Android device. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Play Store, the Android Play Store, and search for my app, right? So I'm going to search for Kindle Floral app, Kindle Floral inventory, and you can see it right here at the top. So we're going to press on that option and we are going to install. It's important that you check your configurations on your phone and make sure that you have automated updates for your apps in Play Store, right? If you don't have that set up, then that means you will have to come in and manually update your apps. So a way that you can do that while this downloads, let's go back. You're going to come here to the hamburger option and you're going to go to your settings section, and in the settings section you're going to see here you have auto update apps over Wi-Fi only. So you're going to click there and you're going to make sure that you have the options that will allow your apps to update automatically. If you have don't auto update apps, make sure that you don't have that one selected, that you have either over any network or over Wi-Fi only, so that your apps can automatically update, right? If you have the bottom option checked, that means that you would have to enter every now and then and check if you have to update or not the app. So that wouldn't work. Okay. Good. So yes, it's important just to make sure that you have auto update apps on. So let me go back to our app, which by now is probably already downloaded. Okay, so now I can open the app. Excellent. So allow Kindle Floral to make any managed phone calls. Allow. And access the location. This is very important because this is what will allow the phone to get the GPS and set up the location. So allow. So now I'm going to press on the login in the bottom, and it's going to option the section where I can log in. It's very important that you fill out the user section, the password section, and make sure to put the check mark for yes, I'm clocked in. You have to have all three filled out in order to log in, right? So we have the user section, so I'm going to put my user 89877, password, and I'm going to click on yes, I am clocked in. So you have to make sure that you have written out the user correctly, and that you have written out the password correctly, and that you have the check mark in order for it to pass through. And then I press on login in the bottom. At the top you can see the bar loading. So now I entered, you should be able to see your name at the top saying hello and your name. And also, since you activated GPS, since your GPS must be activated in your device, so that when you enter this section you will automatically see the name of the store where you are. So in my case, so you're going to check the name of the store, and then is your store location accurate? And then you're going to put yes if it is. If not, then you can manually choose the store in which you are located in. I'm going to imagine that I'm in Seattle, and I'm going to press yes. And you can see at the top it's loading. Now here it's the main menu, and let's say that you're going to do your inventory. The first time that you access inventory, it's going to request that you scan the cooler, your cooler, which is to verify your location. So I'm going to click on it, I'm going to press on inventory, and it's going to tell me scan the cooler QR code. I'm going to press at the bottom scan QR, and it's going to ask me if I can allow them to check that part, and I'm going to scan the location, right? And then once I scan the location, I'm going to press here the plus, right? And I'm going to have the option to either input manually the product code or scan the code, right? So I'm going to scan the code. I'm going to scan the code right here. and you can begin to use it, right? You can click here to add the new one, click, and I can add another product. I'm going to scan this other product and put the value, and maybe I'm going to input them manually, so I'm going to put the UPC of the product. So it's, let me give you an example. And I'm going to put the quantity and save. Okay, I can go back. The same thing for outs. Same thing. First time it tells you press on the button and start scanning. So I'm going to scan the scanning option and put the value and go back. You can log out. And that's it. So here I haven't submitted the data, but let's say that I finished my inventory, then I would have come up here, the disk flop icon right next to inventory at the top in green, and I would press that, and it will tell me, are you sure you want to submit the report? Once you do, you won't be able to edit, and I'll just submit the report. But I also have that alert telling me if I'm going to log out, reminding me, hey, you haven't sent out your reports, but I'm still going to log out. Right? So this is the app. So it's going to look like this. You can see the Kindle Floor icon here at the top, which is a flower in green. Always press it, enter, and make sure that you press on login and put the user, the password, and everything so that you can end the check mark at the bottom so that you can access it. Thank you.